so this is the wrap up for the crazy flea market buy right here. So I'm trying out a new audio setup and lighting setup. So let me know what you think in the comments, please. Right here is a stack of modernish rares, you know, that were bulky from there. This is the Silver Age rares that were bulkish from that whole thing. So decent stacks, you know. This was from the two decks, Janos Kuhn and Tom van der Loot from 2000 Brussels. Yeah, okay. There was, these were the cards that were kind of just okay. These three came from 97 Seattle. These aren't really crazy cards, but let's start here. Okay. You know, random cards, a couple of dollars each. Nothing crazy there. Nothing crazy. Then you have the commons that are a couple of dollars each, or, you know, a buck or more each. That's what I was pretty much using as a guide. We'll go, what's a couple of bucks here? What's a couple of bucks there? All right, now this is a huge stack of uncommons that was worth something. Now you have some really beat cards because, you know, uncommons were played. Crazy. There's a lot of value. Like even these 4 cards is like, you know, 20 bucks, maybe even more. And, you know, awesome. This freaking art was so great to see. Alright, so yeah, that's great and all. Wonderful. And then you start to get to stuff like this with a huge stack of rares, with Silver Age cards, vintage. That's all got some value. Now, this is where the heavy hitters start to show up, you know, defense grid. And again, everything is moderately played, but, you know, it's ridiculous the value that I got out of there. Panharmonicons, reservoirs. Yeah, so as you can see, ridiculous value. There's some reserve list. I should put that aside. Crazy. Reserve list cards. How are you going to find reserve list cards out in the wild nowadays? It's kind of, you know, how does that happen? Then you have all these cards from the World Championship decks that, you know, these are $30 cards each. This is crazy. I mean, these are reprints, but there's a new modern format that I've been hearing things about, and they're going to allow the gold borders to count to be played in tournaments, which, you know, these cards will gain a lot of play value when that happens, aside from just the fact that, you know, old rare reserve list reprints before they close all their little loopholes. And now this is where you start to get into some real madness. Beta, unlimited. It's crazy to see. When I saw one of these cards, that's when I knew I had to buy it. Yeah, I put this in here. Ridiculous, come on. Why? And these, you know, the dark legends, $10 altars legends, $10 cards, reserve list. This crazy promo that I didn't even recognize at first. Yeah, so this is quite the stack to pull out. And as far as what I'm going to do with this, I will probably sell half of it or buy listed or something. I haven't really thought about that yet. I've just been trying to organize it. Then you got this huge stack of, you know, Silver Age foils, including rare foils. It's kind of Rare. Just see that. Ha ha. Stupid. Anyway, like this is sweet too. A lot of cards here. When I actually priced out the whole thing, I missed a lot of cards. So the final value that was there is probably on the low end of what's actually here. Because I know I didn't check a lot of these uncommon and common foils, and some of those will surprise you. I mean, look at Ristic Study, $500+ if you pull that. That's pretty crazy. So this was one of the real fun things about this whole collection. I mean, these were players, you can tell by the condition of the cards, but this really is it right here. The fact that they made their own with the extra cards that you get when you buy the World Championship ones. And so, yeah, I mean, they're ridiculously overpowered because who wouldn't make overpowered cards? Anyway, I thought this was really cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. Maybe when the channel gets bigger, I'll give some away. That would be pretty cool. Do you want the Death Whip or the Death Tooth? What about Flame Leo? What the hell, man? Alright, everybody. This has been quite the experience, and I'm glad I could take you all with me. So I'm looking forward to that 1,000 sub mark where we open the Mirage starter, and otherwise, take care, and I'll catch you soon. Peace.